Alright, Scorpio, getting ready to do your reading here. This is general reading. This is a random reading. It's timeless. I pull these random readings all the time. It's just whatever sign pops in my head. And your energy was pretty strong today, Scorpio. So this is again a general reading, but if the title drew you in, then you're probably supposed to be here. There's definitely something in here that you're supposed to know. Especially that's especially true for any timeless reading. If the title draws you in, there's something going on here. We are going to pull a 5-card spread. I'm going to go ahead and clarify all of it, make sure we get some clear messages for you, Scorpio. I'm going to pull a card on your person. I'm going to pull a card for how they feel. I'm going to pull a card for how they feel about you or how they see you. I'm going to pull a card for actions or advice that either of you can take. I'll pull the energies from there to draw that determination. And then you've got the final outcome card. And again, we're going to clarify everything. Shuffling the deck here, wrapping this up, see where we go. Let's got the deck, and let's see where this takes us. For Scorpio, love reading for timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see this reading. It's going to work for you. We've got the Ten of Pentacles for your person. They're thinking about happy home. They're thinking about long term. They're thinking about happiness and all of that good stuff. All the stuff that comes with a happy home and fulfillment and all of that. We got the Four of Swords for how they feel. They are in deep contemplation. They are thinking. This is the minor arcana version of the Hermit. So, and for how they see you, the Ten of Swords. They see you as out. They see you as done. They don't see it as done because they're sitting here in the Ten of Pentacles. But Scorpio, they see you as out. They see you as done. Put a fork in you. We'll clarify. We'll find out what that's about. Let's in a bit. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. So for actions and advice, we've got the Ten of Cups. All right, the Ten of Cups, happiness card, happily ever after. Again, we're going to have to clarify here to see exactly what's going on. This is why a one-layer reading. Sometimes readings look bad and they turn good. Sometimes they look good and they turn bad. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here for the final outcome. So again, working towards something, putting in the work, and making something work. So from the look of this baseline reading here and the energy that's around it, I think they see you as out, but I don't think this is done. I don't think either of you are putting this down or walking away from anything. This right here, don't let this Ten of Swords mess you up. That's just how they see it. Doesn't mean that's how it is. It doesn't mean you're out. Now, you might be sitting out there watching this video going, yeah, no, I'm out. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. There are always options. You don't have to do what the cards tell you. Let's do some clarifying here. Let me give the deck a clarifying shuffle here. Let's see here. Okay, let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what's going on here. We got the a Knight of Cups. All right, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so I see this as interesting. I see in the past you may have offered this is how I'm reading the energy here. I see in the past you may have offered your cup of love to them, and they may have rejected it. But the Wheel of Fortune turned. The Wheel of Fate spun, and now they see you as the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, it's kind of pretty easy to read those three cards together. I mean, it's pretty much what the energies are saying, and that's pretty much what happened. They're sitting right now in the Ten of Pentacles. There was a cup of love offered. That cup of love was rejected, but the Wheel of Fortune turned, and that's why they're sitting in the Ten of Pentacles right now. Let's see this Four of Swords here. Let's see what's going on with this. Nine of Wands. This is for how they feel. The Nine of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they're having a dark night of the soul. They're resting. They're thinking. They're contemplating. They're worried. There's a little bit of worry here. The Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. They want a new beginning. They had that Ace of Pentacles right there. They want a new beginning. But they're worried, again, we got that Ten of Swords right next to it. They're worried that you don't want it. They're worried that you're out. That's why they're in that Four of Swords right now. And they're a little bit defensive at the moment. They're keeping their distance because, again, the next card up is that Ten of Swords. And we're going to clarify that right now. We're going to keep clarifying it until we get an answer as to what's going on here. Let's move that over. We may need some space. Let's see what's going on with that, because this is the card everyone cares about in this type of reading right here. That's how they see you. It's how they feel you. The final outcome, you can control that. You can say, if you don't like it, that clarified by the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Hangman. Okay, there's that Dark Night of the Soul again. So you got the Hangman and you got the Minor Arcana version of kind of the Hangman as well. Usually I see that as more the Hermit, but same kind of deal, same kind of situation. Also, we've got the Seven of Wands. All right, we're gonna need to pull a couple more cards on this and take a good look at this card. The Queen of Cups. All right, Mother of Cups in this deck, and the Four of Pentacles. All right, okay. So this is our block that we're looking at right here. So they see you as the Ten of Swords. What is this telling me? Let me take a look at this here and get a good read on this. I think this little section right here is why this reading was being done. Why I had Scorpio ringing in my head all day. Okay. So they see you as the Ten of Swords. They see you as being out, done. I don't want anything to do with you. Right. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. You may have indicated to them that you were done, or said something that led them to believe that you were done. They see you as being, again, sort of the Hangman. Yeah, it's the Dark Night of the Soul, but they see you as just sort of hanging back. We'll call it that. The Seven of Wands is a card of doing what's right for you. It's a card of defensiveness. You may have blocked them, okay? You may have threatened to block them. I don't know. If you threaten to block somebody, then they, they could see that as done if the person's willing to block them. But this is definitely a card of blocking if you're doing anything with social media. So they see you as hanging back and maybe blocking them, or at least being a little defensive towards them. The Queen of Cups here, that's not your energy, that's their energy, hoping that there's a cup of love that they could offer you, or some nurturing or something along those lines, something to change your mind, because the Four of Pentacles is here, and that tells me that they want to hold on to you. See, these two cards are them all the way. This is them all the way. This is them down here, and this is you. These three are you. So they want to hold on to you and offer you some nurturing, offer you a cup, but they see you as hanging back, defensive, maybe blocking them, and out. All right. So what happens here? What are the actions? So let's take a look at this Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups come up next as possible actions? How is happiness a possible action after that fiasco? Let's see. I mean, it could be that they're wrong and they're seeing you in the wrong light. I don't know. The Lovers. All right. Oh, okay. All right. And the Sun. Two major arcana cards clarifying the Ten of Cups. Wow. That's amazing. So the action here, you might be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign. Might be. You don't have to be. But that's the energy for that. You could also be dealing with a Gemini as well, or an air sign. Okay, so there's a choice here. The actions that are to be taken, it's not even really advice. This is more, this position is advice or actions. The actions to be taken are a choice, the Lovers, a choice for happiness, a choice to go to happiness, basically. So it's actually kind of up to you, Scorpio. These are your energies right here. You need to make a choice, and you need to, I don't know. You need to make a choice for happiness. I'm going to need some more clarifiers on this, because what does that even mean? Mother of Swords in this deck is the Queen of Swords. Ah, okay. And the Eight of Wands. Communication. Okay. You guys need to communicate. That's the advice. That's exactly what this is saying. If you want happiness, you got two cards of happiness here, the Ten of Cups and the Sun. All right? If you want happiness, you need to communicate, and you need to be clear. In this case, sometimes the Queen of Swords can mean cold, calculating communication. And in this case here, it means be precise and be truthful, and you two just need to have a conversation. I mean, that's really what needs to happen. You two just need to have a conversation. There's some misunderstandings here that need to be cleared up. And the Eight of Wands is screaming, have some communication, for sure. Now, it could also indicate communication is coming in. However, it's in the action or advice section. And this is your energy here, because you need to have clear communication with them because they think you're out. And if you're not out, you need to have clear communication with them if you want this happiness. So again, that's why we keep clarifying in the hopes that we get some answers. Let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles here for the final outcome, and then I'll throw some overcards over the top just for general energies. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. The King of Cups and the Magician. Yeah, you have all the power here, Scorpio, because they think you're out. If you communicate clearly, if you want to be out, they think you're out. So just block them or do whatever it is you want to do. It doesn't matter. But if you don't want to be out, they think you're out. So you need to communicate clearly. You need to reach out. I think they're afraid to reach out to you right now because they think you're out. They're afraid you're not going to take that cup from the Queen of Cups here. They're afraid. I mean, it's not. I didn't get the Eight of Wands up here. So you need to communicate clearly to get this happiness. If you do that, if you want them, and you communicate clearly, again, we've got a King of Cups here. You'll get the opportunity to step it up a notch from the Queen of Swords, very precise and calculating conversation of truth and all of that. Step it up to the King of Cups, and you have all the tools, all the resources you need to do it. Somebody is manifesting this as well. This is very clear with the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's manifesting this connection. It could be you, although if it is you, you're probably injecting some fears into it, which is causing those to manifest as well. Remember, when you're manifesting things, because they think you're out. So if you're manifesting it and they think you're out, you've done something wrong. Remember, with manifesting, the universe is very precise. It gives you exactly what you ask for. Okay? So you need to be sort of come at it from a neutral perspective. Not too much expectation and zero negativity. Okay? If anything, if you can't be completely neutral, err more on the side of positive. Because if you say, oh, I really want this love connection with so-and-so, oh, but it's not going to work out, then what you're going to get, that's exactly what you're going to get from the universe. You're going to get a love connection with so-and-so that isn't going to work out. So keep in mind, beware the hubris of your wish. Be careful of what you wish for, kind of a thing. It's like a genie. If a genie popped up and gave you a wish and you said, I want $1 million. Okay, well, if I were that genie, you'd wake up the next morning to 1 million deer in your backyard. Male deer at that. So again, you be careful how you manifest. Let's throw some over cards here. I've been shuffling while I've been yapping. Here's the Nine of Cups. These are some general energy cards about your connection with this person. Nine of Cups, you're their wish fulfilled. The Page of Wands, Daughter of Wands in this deck. I'm still learning this deck with this daughter and son kind of stuff. Page of Wands. So again, they want to communicate to you. Straight up. That's a card of communication. They want to communicate to you. Eight of Cups. Okay, again, they see you as walking away. Somebody, one or both of you, is walking away from this connection. They're walking away from it because they see you as walking away. You might be walking away from it. You might not, but either way, they see you as walking away. It's plain and simple. And the Three of Wands, one or both of you have been waiting for this. And that's the problem. Okay, that's where I'm going to just check the bottom of the deck here. At the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Here, I'll put you in front of the camera. There you go. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck, which is, this relationship has the potential for abundance. It has the potential for everything. The Empress it births all. It's a fabulous card when you're talking about a relationship as an overview. Okay, it's a fabulous card to get in a love reading. I wanted to say before we end this video, this Three of Wands, you guys have been waiting for a long time for this, and the problem with waiting is, and I get this from the energy around this for sure, especially with this Empress card. When this whole thing began, way back at the beginning, this was an Olympic-sized swimming pool full of positive potential. And what happens when we wait too long and we dilly-dally, we get in our head, we start thinking too much, and the whole thing over time becomes toxic. And that's what's happened here. You've taken that Olympic-sized swimming pool full of happiness and positivity, and you put a bunch of kids in it, and we all know what kids do when they get in the pool, don't we? So now you got yellowish water with little brown things floating in it, because the whole thing's gone toxic, because too much dilly-dallying around and too much in your head, too much waiting, either on your part, their part, or both of your parts. I see it a lot on their side, because they're in this Four of Swords right now. It's how they're feeling. They're wishing for the Ten of Pentacles. They're in the Four of Swords, sort of, in their head and thinking, and they see you in the Ten of Swords as out. So, and the whole thing had the potential to be the Empress, and it still does, based on the outcome. But precise, clear, honest communication is required to get to this King of Cups, and the ability to get to this Eight of Cups, or Eight of Pentacles, excuse me, to build on this. And again, with the manifesting, whichever one of you is manifesting this, obviously if it's you, and that's fine. If it's not you, unless they're watching, this isn't going to do any good. Make sure you're careful what you're manifesting. You get exactly what you ask for. So keep that in mind. So anyway, that's your reading, Scorpio. I hope it helped. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I do these random videos all the time. Sometimes they're for signs. Sometimes they're just for whoever needs it. Sometimes whatever. And every month I do the monthly star sign videos as well. So there you go. Thanks for watching.